Man, I don't know what ESPN was thinking when they dropped this latest mock draft for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Shit.
But if they follow this draft, what they putting out, man, this Jacksonville Jaguar team gonna still have holes on this roster moving forward. In this video, I'm gonna break down what they got right and what they got wrong. Let's go.
I'm terrific, I'm finessing in that kitchen, dead Fisher. Dope yellow collar, something like or Indiana faces of Reggie Miller. I'm in that bit like a man.
So, we know the draft is about a month away from the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars. And right now, man, when this latest mock draft from the ESPN, man, I don't know, like, who was, like, putting these picks in together for these guys. Because when I'm just looking at the first 4 picks, and these are the most important picks for the Jacksonville Jaguars, because these guys are going to be looking to make an impact right away. I just don't really like how they got it shut down. So let's get right into it. So the first pick, what they got is picking at the number 56 pick. We have Jacob Rodriguez, Texas Tech linebacker. Now, this is one of those picks that I kind of do like. You know what I'm saying? We do need linebacker help, depth, and things like that. And a guy like Jacob Rodriguez can compete for a start position right away. Now, do I think he will be a first day one starter coming on the roster? No, I do not. But I do think this guy has a strong chance to make an impact on this team next year if he was to get drafted by the Jaguars. And this guy could potentially be the starter, later on in the season of a major injury or something like that happen. I look at the guys that are in the linebacker room like Ventrell Miller and Abdul, and I think this guy, Jacob Rodriguez, if he was to come into this organization, would definitely be a person that can push that linebacker room and definitely get on the field and contribute early on. When you just look at the linebacker play, outside of Alua Khan, most of the linebackers on this roster has played in very limited roles on this team. Now, with the departure of Devin Lloyd, we need somebody that's going to be able to get that production. And I think a guy like Jacob Rodriguez can come in and really give the production that Devin Lloyd gave you. When you look at some of his strengths, man, he's a ball hawk. Something that, Devin Lloyd did very well last year on this team, producing 5 interceptions. And that's something that they like. He has a lot of good traits that Devin Lloyd has. So I do think that if he was to get drafted by the Jaguars, this would be a good pick. And I think at 56, this is a great pick and a great value pick for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So another pick that I think they got right was safety Bud Clark. Big depth piece that we need out of TCU. This guy's another guy that can come in and compete right away at the safety position. And I know that we have guys like, Eric Murray, Antonio Johnson on the roster. We just signed Garrett as well, who's going to be a guy that's going to be playing linebacker, probably could be in the secondary too as well. But when you look at a guy like Bud Clark coming in, I think he definitely can be a guy that, let's not say get on the field this year, but I do think that this guy could be a nice, solid, quality backup for this team, and he could be a nice piece moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, I don't think this guy probably will see much of the field this year, Bud Clark, because I think we're pretty solid at that position, but we do need depth, and I think he's a good depth piece at the position of safety, man. So now, these are the picks that I think the Jaguars they got wrong on. TJ Hall, our corner. Now, everybody keep want to apply that we need a corner, and I just don't understand why. Because when you look at the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars secondary is pretty solidified. When you look at Travis Hunter's coming back, also Caleb Ramshaw is another guy's coming back. Both of these guys were drafted in last year's draft, and it makes no sense to go draft TJ Hall from Iowa when you drafted Ramshaw last year and you drafted Travis Hunter, who both are playing the position of cornerback. Then you look at the other guys that's been playing well in this roster. Jaron Jones, Materi Brown just signed with big money. You know what I'm saying? Then you went and got Jordan Lewis last year in the offseason. So I think your cornerback room is pretty much set. If this pick was to happen, I think this would be a pick that happened maybe in the later rounds, maybe 6th round, 5th, 6th, 7th round, a later pick. But I don't see the Jacksonville Jaguars investing in a backup special team type corner to come with the 3rd pick in the draft. Like, we got to get value at that pick. And that's the 88th pick. So there's still value out there. So I don't think, that guy, TJ Hall, will be a Jaguar, and just in my opinion. And the last pick that we're going to talk about, and like I said, we only talk about the first 4 picks. Emmett Johnson from Nebraska, man, a running back. Now, again, this is another pick that's just a luxury pick again. The Jacksonville Jaguars running back room, in my opinion, is solidified. When you got 2 in LaQuint Allen and you bring in Chris Rodriguez, you have a great combination of backs. Bringing in a guy like Emmett Johnson, I think we have a guy like that on our roster already in LaQuint Allen. He kind of fits that mold of a running back. And I think that, bringing him in, it does us no good. It's just a wasted pick, if you ask me. Now, again, in the later rounds, like I say, if you can find value in the later rounds, getting a guy like that, absolutely, you get him. But I don't think that in this, you have to get value. And I think at this pick, I would look at going O-line, maybe D-line, you know what I'm saying, in this particular manner, because you still can get something in that position and get a value. So I don't think they go Emmett Johnson. And this is all my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Opinion is like assholes, man. Everybody got one. So I just want to come on real quick, give my thoughts on these 4 picks. You guys get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. And also, what I will do is drop the links for what I use to research this video at MFL.com and the player profiles we just talked about. And you guys come up with your own consensus. Do you think I'm right? Do you think the Jacksonville Jaguars will go a different direction than what they even have projected on this mock draft? Get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. It's your boy Joe, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Continue to support your boy, man. More content coming, man. Love you guys. Peace.